is not all peaches and cream, man.
Right.
Evil times are coming, man, to these streets. You got these other nations, they catching hell, man. You got them gooks over there in Thailand, they damn stomachs touching their damn back. They get, literally. They damn getting water rations on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, Thailand.
Where earthquakes hitting.
And not Nepal.
Yeah, Nepal, that's over there with them gooks, man. Right there by China and shit.
Yeah, thing that happened in Yemen, that bombing that's going on in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, them Hamites, they bugging out, going crazy, rebelling against the government and shit over in I think Senegal. Where's that at?
Boko Haram, that's in Nigeria. That one.
Yeah,
okay. You got the homosexual thing that's going on in Uganda. They killing our homosexuals out there.
Yeah, so the world, around the world, they catching hell, man. Yeah. That hell is gonna come over here. Past times two. More than times two, man. It's gonna get bad beyond. You gonna wanna go over to these other third world countries and shit. How bad it's gonna be here in America. But nah, you're gonna have to stay here and get dealt with and get judged, you know, by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But like I was saying, man, Jake just wanna live good now and get the kingdom and basically receive the kingdom without going through nothing, man. Great Millstone, the only camp that push, you know, this truth is about catching hell, man. So that you can, you know, get built up in your faith.
Make a man out of you.
Yeah, so that you can become a man again. Get your testosterone back in your life. Back in your system. You know? A lot of these guys, I'm pretty sure they eat like shit. IUIC, you see when they eat, they pink slime sandwiches with bell peppers cut up in it. You know? So they probably got all this estrogen pumping through their veins. That's why they so emotional and shit, you know? But even without the estrogen, them cats ain't right. You know? At least the Most High pulled some of them out of that philosophy that they teaching over there and wake them up to what the truth is. Before that door of grace is just completely shut. Okay, now let's get the scripture in Hebrew. Alright. Yeah, you guys let me bring, hold on. Bring that out real quick, because we've been holding this for a while. Well, no, I'm sorry. Well, if it's pertaining to what I'm saying right now, I don't want to lose it. Bring that out.
This Wisdom of Solomon, 3 and 4. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is there a hope full of immortality.
Hey, that fits the men of Great Millstone, which really is the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because we punished in the sight of men. Everybody hate. If you got GMS attached to your name as a title, you know, on the clips on the internet, you know, you come under the banner of Great Millstone, then everybody hates you. They call us bums, you know what I'm saying? They say we rapists.
Rapists, womanizers.
You know?
They take time out their sorry ass life to make pages designated to GMS. They'll have GMS and have some bullshit ass title behind it. Just a page set to scoff on GMS.
That's right.
Don't know the accounts go through that, man.
Go ahead,
Fifth verse. And having been a little chastened.
Hey, because I'm gonna say this too, brother. When they go home, they probably say Israel, Israel, the commandments, but they probably still deal with their family, and they probably tell them, about Israel and try to convert them and all that, but at the end of the day, they of the world, you know? So they ain't, basically when they family look at them, they probably ain't saying, man, they got a horrible life.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But when it come to men like us,
shit, woo.
They, you know, our people's talking about, man, damn, their life must be shitty.
Yeah, con.
And it is shitty.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Though we be punished in the sight of men. Man, they say they righteous and they believe in God, but look what they going through. That's because they wicked. Or, you know, whatever the shit they talking, man. Now these other camps, they families probably ain't coming up against them and so-called friends talking about, damn, man, they got a horrible life. Not when you got all this money coming in, not when you pursuing college degrees, pursuing careers.
Got the family life at home, man.
Family is
Yeah,
life.
you upholding family virtues. Babylon's ideology of what family virtue means.
That's right.
A man, you go to work, you come home, you know what I'm saying? You pay all the bills, you know, you get paid, you give your wife the whole check. Or no, you know, it's direct deposit now, so they don't have to literally give it to them.
Like give her a
Yeah, they got a joint account, but she get to regulate the family finances.
She better at organizing things, so I let her take care of the money.
Give him $20 for lunch for the week. Like a damn kid.
Yeah.
Or a child. You know? Alright, go ahead.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna start 5th verse. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. For the Most High proved
been
them.
a little chastised. I mean, you know, it feel like sometimes you about to lose your mind in this truth. You know, it feel like, man, you know, I'm being overbeared with these trials and tribulations that the Most High is placing on you. Then, you know, we look at it and be like, well, damn, you know, for brothers that been in it for a little while, you know, we ain't really going through, we ain't really catching no hell, but the time is coming where we gonna catch more hell, man. Ultimately, you know, when our temptation come, that's gonna be like the pinnacle of the testing of your faith, right there, you know.
Right. We're not going through that. Most of all the things we go through is just like verbal attacks. No one is putting their hands on us, you know, trying to kill us.
Yeah, it's what's the word? It's mental, spiritual. You know, you going through things we dealing with principalities and spiritual wickedness in high places. You know, even though we physically we're in these weak bodies and we get sick and things like that, but that's about as much as
biggest hell is the woman, man.
That's about as much hell we catching on a physical level. You know, we ain't got. Well, right now we're not running for our life because back in the ancient days, the laws were more strenuous, man. No matter who was in power, Israelites could just come in and kill you, and they wouldn't be brought up on no charges. You know. But the prophets, you know, we them same men, you know, because we out here prophesying. So this is what we doing. Then we had to been doing this back in our past life, you know. And when you know the prophets got slaughtered for coming out speaking the words of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You know. Now let's go ahead back on that scripture.
For the Most High proved them and found them worthy for himself.
Yeah, the Most High proved them. When it says prove them, talking about took them through that test, testing them out. Like that brother say, making sure you war ready. Like if you are trying to get, say you're training for a particular sport, you got to go through hell. You got to get broken down. You got to suffer. You know, like when you when you go through them discipline, when you discipline yourself, that's a form of suffering. You know, you gotta cut off certain things that you would normally do to train. You know, you really can't deal with women. You know, if you're really training hard for a certain event or a particular sport or something like that, you know, you gotta eat. You gotta eat right. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta condition. That conditioning, it hurt. You know, you building up your stamina.
Yeah. Endurance.
You're building up your muscles. You're going there. You're breaking your muscles down so that you can put them nutrients, elements back in your muscles to build them up. You know. So you can use that analogy for this truth, man. The Most High has proven us, you know, by taking us through these trials and tribulations to prepare us for the times to come.
Right.
You know?
Hey, you ever seen them boxers or MMA fighters? They'll stand up there and they'll just take body blows to and shit to build themselves up. Basically their body up to take them blows, man.
Yeah, build your abdominal muscles up. You know, you gotta. That's a real strenuous part of training. You know, if you're training in that aspect, building up your abdominal, that's a hard part of training, man.
They had one of them MMA fighters, one of the Latin tribes. He would let like a black belt put him to like see how long he could go without being put to sleep, man.
Hey, proving them.
Yeah.
Proving itself.
Yeah. The majority of that you gotta have a heart, which is your spirit, your mind. Your mind ain't right, hey, you gonna fold up, man.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing right there.
Same thing in this truth, man, which is way more greater and important than you know, training on a physical level in this kingdom. Go ahead, Al.
All right. 6th verse. As gold in the furnace have he tried them and received them as burnt offerings. And in the time of their visitation they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble.
Right, that's the point. That's good right there, bro. Yeah, man, so we gonna have to catch hell, man, and it ain't gonna come easy. The scriptures say before honor, humility, and that's in the book of Proverbs somewhere. You know?
Hey, that scripture, the last one the brother read, it said that as gold in the furnace he have tried them. These are the camps, IURC, ISUPK, GLCC, they avoiding the heat, man. They don't want to deal with the heat, man. They want to have it good in Babylon, man. They want to die in Babylon, man. They want to live a long life and fucking die in Babylon, man.
I'm gonna find it real quick. It say the Yahweh was made perfect through the sufferings.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay. All right. It's a life, man.
This is Hebrews 2:10. For it became him for whom all are things, and by whom all are things, in bringing many sons unto glory, to make the captain of their salvation perfect through sufferings.
Hey, the captain of their salvation, so you know your salvation relies on you believing in Yahweh Shai, man. You ain't gonna make it no other way. Read the last part of that verse.
In bringing many sons unto glory, to make the captain of their salvation perfect through sufferings.
So that scripture is showing us that you're made perfect through sufferings. You know, without going through nothing, you ain't gonna be nothing. Damn, the scripture I wanted. John 10:1. St. John 10:1. And then we're gonna go back to Isaiah 30:9. We never finished that.
This is John 10:1.
Something you want to bring up?
Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber.
Right. Read that again, huh?
Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold.
Into the sheepfold. The sheepfold is Israel, but not just the whole nation,